is what I'm supposed to do, and this is the right thing, and it makes me a good person, and anyone who thinks differently is not a good person, and they're bucking, and they're causing problems.
So you do get it. Great.
I get it.
Thank you very much for that. I've been talking my head off for the last few weeks, and people just refuse to get it.
It's, sometimes what I've noticed is the more simple a concept is, the more people don't understand it.
Yeah, but I feel like it's killing a whole lot of birds with one stone. Like, well, not one stone. It's complicated, but the philosophy.
But that's the point.
Right.
That's the whole point to the machine. If I can take out 27 birds with a pebble, imagine what I could do with a stone.
Time to finish what I started. It's a beautiful feeling to know I put my heart in. I'm all in. Picking up the broken pieces. I done had my share of lessons and no life for teacher. This beat be talking to my soul like it was a preacher. This for them late nights on the road, so turn up your speaker flow, call, turn up the heater. Bet on me, go all in. If I try and I failed, I'ma try it again. I won't stop until I win. Time to finish what I started. It's a beautiful feeling to know I put my heart in. I'm all in. Everything I wanna know, I'm really about to have it to it.
Man, I'm so glad she said she understood where I was coming from, man.
How old you? Damn, nigga can't breathe. Oh, nigga can't breathe now. Nigga just man, die already.
That shit, man. My pops, man, like, he old and shit, man. That shit really catching up with his ass, but oh man. I tried to explain to him how to I tried to explain to him how the phone would be listening and shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, he was like, man, what do you mean?
Y'all better get you some Androids. Best phone in the market. They don't do that shit on them Androids. Oh, hell no. If I call you right now and you put me on throughway with Sanchez, it'll let me know. It'll let me.
What it do?
It's a conference call. There you go. iPhones don't do that shit.
Damn sure don't. Damn sure don't.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Bitch called me on throughway about 2 days ago.
She was already on three-way.
Already
said trying to bring you in.
Cause said conference call. I said, who you got on throughway? She said, I ain't got them on throughway. I said, yeah, you do. I said,
she lied.
She said it's conference. I said, say conference call. Screenshot and sent to her. They hung up the phone.
Oh, that's how, yeah. That's what I got Android, nigga. I got Android, nigga.
I never
don't know. I've been
shit like that, nigga.
I don't know. Yeah, he knew.
Conference call, nigga. Conference call. Yeah.
You heard him call that. That's how I know he got an Android. Hell yeah, you ain't no playing us on Android.
Like that, you be like, so and so on speakerphone. You already know.
Yeah. Hey, look, ain't no. You can't play. You got an Android, you ain't getting played. They let you.
What else it do?
It don't do the location shit like how they do. See, even though you got your location off, they can still turn that motherfucker on and find out where you at. Android, they don't have access to it. We got options to more apps and a lot of other stuff. Y'all gotta pay. Well, Apple. I mean,
you gotta do Apple shit.
A lot of you gotta go through Apple and pay. We don't have to do all that.
Man, y'all bullshit, man.
Wow, nigga, I
ain't even went live yet, man. Y'all talking already.
Well, the thing done cut off. It cut off.
Wow. I ain't never even thought about no shit like that, nigga. Yeah, motherfucker gotta tell you. Oh yeah, we on three-way. Fuck you, man. Who else on the phone?
Look, if you ain't doing nothing, if you ain't doing nothing the 19th through the 21st, man, we you know, my 40th this year. So we all going to the beach and we're gonna have a suite down there. But I mean, like a big ass Airbnb mansion type shit. You know, 6 rooms. Anybody that want to go is $250. But you know, we're gonna have, you know, it'll be a good time. We bringing out all the shit. Bentleys, Vex. We're going in there and show our ass.
Shit.
Got a personal chef. Ain't number $250, and then you know just have some money. Oh nah, we going hard. All right, because I don't want to, like, me and my homeboy AJ, we paying for the whole thing, cause we just don't want, you know, it might be the total is $2,600, but the house we got, man, we got our own private pool.
Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, North Myrtle Beach too. At that, we got our own private pool, jacuzzi, indoor shit. We right there on the beach, walk out to the water, go out there and have fun. Salute.
So, all right.
What you been up to? How them cookies going, bro? Them shits look. Let me tell you something.
Shit working, man.
I bet. Them shits. I ain't. Like I said, Brian ain't saying good comment in your face. Them shits was fire.
Oh, for real?
What, bro?
Yeah, we pushing it, man.
When I say, I thought who had some good cookies? Subway got some. Man, you fucking all of them up.
Oh, for real? Yeah, Subway shit alright. Yeah. That ain't the real shit, though.
But your shit, you can tell them shits.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That shit important, man. Yeah, man.
Why ain't watch wrestling so damn long? I couldn't even tell you who. Chad, what you got on your feet, boy? I like them.
Forces.
That shit sweet. My bad, bro.
I smoke blood.
Oh, well, we good then.
It's my denim pair.
Yeah.
I call them denim.
Yeah. That shit hard. You cutting hair in them and everything, boy. Woo.
Say what?
You cutting hair in them and everything. Damn, that's a woman? That motherfucker big as hell.
Custom made. Jump on me, man. I got a girl custom made for it. This painted on. I ain't bought these like this.
Word?
Yeah. They was all white.
Why she ain't been doing that?
Trying to figure out what I'm gonna damn do tonight. I got 2 days home and I'm out. Go pick up this truck.
You like being on the road and shit?
Man, it's cool, bro. I mean, you know, with the option of being home every weekend if I want to, but like, I ain't no type of guy to get in trouble, but it helps you keep, you know, all that discipline. You know, once you get used to driving, everything else is smooth. You know what I'm saying? Get to see the world, get paid good. You know, a lot of opportunities. I always try to tell people, like, when you make sacrifices like that, being out on the road away from your family, just make it count.
Yeah, make that shit count. Yeah.
Make it count. I don't want to drive. I mean, you know, I don't want to drive at all. Oh shit. Yeah.
So you don't want to drive at all?
I got too many other ideas. Too much other shit I could be doing. But you know, that's a good vehicle to finance the other things I need to do. So, you know, by me being on the road, keep me from going out and spending money.
And shit,
Blowing money. So I get to be on the road and just stack. you know.
And get to thinking.
Yeah.
A whole lot of that.
Love that. Get to meet other entrepreneurs, other people that got their own truck, people that's making 5-6 bands a week. You know, the job I'm at, you can make anywhere from 15 to 2,000 a week. It's cool. You know, it's cool little shit. And stay out the way.
Yeah.
Well, you make more than that. Depends on what you're doing, but shit cool, bro.
Yeah, Senegalese love that shit. Love
Yeah.
road and shit.
Yeah, I stay out there for a year, get my own truck, then that way I can kind of call my own moves, pay somebody like $1,200-$1,500 a week to drive it while I'm chilling at the crib, focus on other things.
Working that shit out.
Yeah.
Ain't right, man.
Good little shit.
You ever apply for a grant while you was at the shop?
Speaking of the shop, I seen them. You know, asked about it.
What?
At the shop.
You seen what?
I seen them at the shop.
Where?
Up the street.
You seen them off the street?
At the shop, the old shop.
Oh, you seen them?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Asked about them.
They asked about you?
Well, you know, that individual that used to be there.
Oh, you seen Light Bright?
Yep. Say, what my boy been up to? I said, oh shit. I said, good. Say, you still talk to him? I said, yeah, it's my barber. I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
I said, I ain't going nowhere. Where that nigga go, I go.
You can go to South Park?
If he went out there, yeah, hell yeah. I used to drive from Concord all the way down here.
Shit.
Hell yeah. I don't play that shit. I like, you know.
Morganton?
Morganton. I used to drive from Morganton. Drive an hour and a half. Hell yeah. Loyalty, bro.
Yeah, man.
You get the loyalty perks too. You know what I'm
What
saying?
about shit like that, man? Like, what that shit count for nowadays?
They do count for a lot. Build a relationship. And we got a relationship outside of him just cutting my hair. Right. So, you know, we
That usually would it be anyway, man.
Yeah. I remember one time my car broke down. That nigga was working. That nigga came all the way up there. You remember that? They came out there and helped me fix my shit for me. Told him my car where he came out there and
What the fuck I was doing, bro?
Yeah, hell yeah. Went up under there and fixed that shit. For real, I was like, damn.
Hey, that's crazy because I had just learned how to do that.
Hey.
I had just learned how to do that shit. Rico had just showed me how to do that shit. I was like, hell yeah, I know how to do it. I'll be up there in a minute.
He came there and did that shit. He put that rig on that shit, that motherfucker working.
And we did it. And I had the nigga rig.
Nigga rigged the hell out of it.
Nigga rigged the hell out of it.
Hey, and it's still like that. That truck still like that. I ain't even got that truck
And
no
it's
more.
still running.
I ain't got it no more. I got rid of that and got the Vic. That's how I got the Vic. Got rid of that shit. I said, man, fuck that. They ain't even checked none of that shit. I said, bro, don't read this shit. We
They
ain't
didn't even check it.
Bro, they ain't nobody said that. They gave me what they gave me for.
Bro, he stayed on there the whole time.
It's on that. Hey, unless whoever got it, unless they done noticed it, it's still like that, bro.
Cause it wasn't nothing but the they call it the gear switch at the bottom.
Yeah.
Had popped off. The gear switch had popped off. Yeah. Well, the linkage, the gear linkage had popped off. Cause it actually happened on my truck one time, and I had to go buy the little clamp to clamp it back on. The gear linkage had popped off, so I went up there. We found a little rubber piece.
Yep.
Wasn't the right piece. I just had to flip that motherfucker around and
nigga rigged it.
push it on there.
Well,
Just stayed.
No problem. I forgot all about it. Until this now.
So it wouldn't go in gear. So the linkage was came loose.
So you saying like before you got into driving, you ain't like driving in the first place?
Nah, I ain't. Nah, not really. Yeah, I done did some other shit in life. Yeah, I just done. I don't want to be type guy. By me being from Gastonia and being out here, you learn a whole bunch of different ways to hustle. You know what I'm saying? I always try to tell people, from being from here, it's a city with a lot of talent. Just nobody. We got niggas that can ball, play football, hell, bro, quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But niggas always find a way to make it. So I had different hustles, vending machines, selling, cable, all type of shit, bro. Just, they just had that hustle mentality. So I just never wanted to get into trucking because I was always in pharmaceuticals. So I got a degree in biology and did that for like 7-8 years. And with them jobs, man, they pay good. Cause my last job, I made $40 an hour. And I don't think it takes is, let's say we could be this department. This department right here is phase 1. Then phase 2 could be that living room. And phase 3 would be the bedroom. Phase 1, we could make tablets. Phase 2, they can make inhalers. Phase 3, they could do injectables. Somebody could falsify some documentation and injectables and it affect everybody over here. So, because, you know what I'm saying, we're a mass product company and people take our medicine. So, if somebody falsified documentation and we done sent out 30 million tablets, we got to do a recall. And what it does is it affects the whole company because that's a lot of money. Mm-hmm. So, what happens is they can't keep affording to pay $60-80 million to get all that shit back and then keep paying me my $80,000 salary. You know what I'm saying? So they got to make some adjustments. So what they did was did a massive layoff. It was like an 87% layoff of the whole company. We talking about niggas who was making $80,000, $120,000, $130,000, $140,000, $50,000 laid off, bro. So you put yourself in a position to where I just bought a house and it's like, damn, I just got laid off. So what I'm gonna do? So then now I know I could have went and got another job, but it's very limited. So you look at that circle and I'd be like, well, how can I substitute that income where I can make $70,000-$80,000 and still do this? So my options was limited in that. So I started doing research, and then trucking, that's worldwide. And then trucking is nothing but 80,000. So in that trucking shit is you can make 80, 100, 150, 200,000 in trucking if you do it right. You just gotta get the experience. Right. So I said, well, let me just add on something else to my resume and go get my CDLs. So just in case this trucking ain't working, I can go back to pharmaceuticals. Pharmaceuticals ain't working, I can go back to trucking. And so now, my game plan is to work with my company for 6 months to a year, just so I can get the experience under my belt. Then I go to another company and get more pay. Because this is where I'm at right now. By the end of this year, I'll be done made over 80,000. But then I go to another company or go get my own truck. Now I'm in the 150, 200,000. Because you got your old truck, bro. You think about it, bro. You grossing $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 a week. Depends on what you do and your contracts. You go get a direct contract. You might say, "Hey, look here. I'm gonna go to the distribution center food line and lock in a contract with them, and I'm gonna run their loads from here to Virginia every day. But they gonna pay me $7,000 a week." How many people really turn that down? You feel me? Yeah, that's nothing. And then, what's up, beautiful? That just got my hair cut. Well, I got. You could have cut my hair for me. What you doing? Yeah.
Appreciate you. I'll be back probably ASAP.
just let me know.
I ain't heard nothing about that. I ain't talking nothing. Yeah, so what they got going on, I don't want to. Oh yeah, that's between them two. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Yeah, what they about to go do? Yeah, that ain't gonna take me long. Alright, well, let me know when you're free. And if I make it. Alright. Come on. It's a lot of things. But
Might be easy, man.
Next after that, you know. Oh, let me let you out, bro. ATM business is good. It ain't too hard to get in that.
ATM. Yeah, man. It's on lay down, nigga.
Trying to go live? Y'all
On the clock, man.
We can.
Go live?
Yeah, we can do it.
About to go live, man.
On this? On this?
Yeah. Whatever y'all talking about. Whatever we talking about.
Entrepreneurship.
We was just talking about Robin Hood theory. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm glad she fuck I was talking about it. You damn crazy. Like, you know people like Sanchez, for instance.
Okay.
Like,
You want to talk about this live? You want to talk about that live?
it ain't no crazy shit. Just talking shit.
No, I don't think we can talk about that live.
We was talking about how well, it was just one example. Goldman Sachs gave allotted like $10 billion for black women business.
Mm-hmm.
And we
It's a lot of damn money.
It's a lot of motherfucking money, man. People don't seem get that part. 10 billion, nigga.
Well, that's 10 billion. I thought it was gonna say 10 million.
150 black women businesses, like that shit don't
150. So 150 black women got their own business, and they dividing it.
It can't be that. It got to be more to it than that. That's
so you look at 10 billion. Let me see.
Yeah.
That calculator's a beast. We can go ahead and figure all that out right now. So let's see.
150 ways. That's a lot of goddamn money, man.
That's $1 million. 10 million, 100 million.
Man, you should want to go live and talk about that.
Divided by.
Robin, you want to go live and talk about Robin?
Not really. I don't know.
So that's $66 million a piece.
Yeah, it got to be more to it than that. And
And pretty much 67 million. That's a lot of damn money.
Yeah,
Just
it
to
can't
get.
be right, man. It got to be more to it than that. That's too much money for. We're
150.
talking small businesses and shit.
Oh, for most definitely that's too much money for small
Right.
business.
So even if it's 1,500, but it's 150. I know I read that, but
yeah.
even if it's more,
So let's just say 1,500 then. Now we're looking at
it's
six.
6 million.
That's still 6 million. Let's say 15,000. And I mean that's 600.
That's still $600,000. So
Now if we said 150,000, that's 66,000 per person. Then that's a.
no, it ain't that. That ain't really news. If it's
But I mean the news is the 10 billion.
That's what I'm saying. Well, you're right.
That's still $10 billion.
still a lot of money.
Yeah, they're giving out to black women.
Black women.
And-
So it's
in
like
general.
we got an issue. We was talking about how, and I seen a little video about a girl saying she was like the relationship with black women and men. Like the chick was like, nigga, if you gotta submit to these motherfuckers, why would I submit to you? I might as well go straight to them. submit to them.
To them. Them. All right.
And that's the, I ain't saying that's what the majority feel, but that's the argument nowadays, nigga. Like, women is like, nigga, I'm getting money, nigga, I don't need you. Right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it right now, let's just say statistics over the years. Over the years, let's look at it like this.
Muddy water.
You look at it like this.
You consent?
Yeah, we good. Over the years, let's talk about the 1980s and before. A lot of households depended on the men, on the black men to provide for the family and stuff like that. Nowadays, what I do like is a lot more independence with the women. And ain't nothing wrong with that. And the reason being because I always look at a household is this right here. A man should always be the head of the house. You know what I'm saying? A man should lead, the woman should follow, and then it trickles on down. But in nowadays, you need more than one income, just because of
the economy.
The economy, man. The economy fucked up. You got people that's making over $100,000
broke
and still broke.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And $100,000
ain't what it used to be.
No, hell no. You look at $100,000 in the early 2000s and late 90s and stuff. Well, that's
money, nigga.
That's money for a house. Your wife don't have to work. She can stay at home. You got enough to take care of everything, kids. Rent back then, $500, $600, $700, $800,000, 3 bedroom, 4, sometimes even 4, under $1,000, bro.
Man, wasn't that fucking long ago, man?
A woman, yeah. I mean, and it just smacked just like this all of a sudden.
All of a sudden. And so the economy increased, but the pay didn't for the cost of living. And that's where the biggest problem is at. So now you have to, unfortunately, and I know people, they get money. You know what I'm saying? People that was, 60, 80,000, that's decent for a year. It used to be. Yeah. But nowadays you need that extra 30, 40,000 from your significant other. And that's just being realistic. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you look at the average cost of living and the income in the house, you can't survive off of 60,000 like that. You can, but you really can't. Nah, it ain't.
How much a carton?
Ain't shit no more, man.
How much a carton of eggs?
Man, that shit crazy, man. Even before that though,
but that's
with all the different. I was going through it, man. Like all the different expenses niggas got nowadays.
Yeah.
It used to be rent, gas, power and shit, simple cable and shit.
Yeah.
All these little nickel and dime expenses, nigga, add the fuck up.
Real quick. What you think the average cost of rent right now for a 3-bedroom?
Like 15 at least.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. Yo, come on. You talking about like early 2000?
Wow.
Easy,
nigga.
I ain't even gonna say early 2000. You talking about 8 years ago? 1,500 would get you
something nice.
Oh
man.
God, nice neighborhood, 4 or 5 bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Decent ass house, like some luxury shit. Yeah. Like 1,500 now. You in the Oak Apartments. You in Poston Circle. You in Green Circle in a beat down house with ain't no grass in the front yard. 1,500. Yeah. That's a lot of money. And nowadays you looking at it.
Charlotte, nigga.
What color you got? That black, huh?
Yeah.
Your lights on?
Oh, all right. Good look. I'm turn. They still on?
The phone lights.
Oh shit! Let me turn them off real quick.
What's up? How you doing? You good?
What's happening?
You the one who knows Sanchez is king, so Sanchez here, right?
Oh yeah, Sanchez right here.
Oh, you Sanchez? Okay.
That's why I asked you who you.
Got you. I didn't know you that well. My fault.
Oh, you good? Sanchez.
I'm Madison.
All right.
Yeah, motherfuckers don't really talk about it, man. Like, You just gotta adapt, I guess.
So, I stopped the live. I stopped the live.
Okay. Yeah, no worries.
Huh?
But that's some real stuff. That's the real. That's.
Man, y'all. You have a seat right here, bro. Who's this?
Oh, that is mine. Hold on, let me see. Yeah.
That's yours?
Okay. Hey, is it a hole in the?
I don't know.
In the front hoodie? Yeah, this is mine.
Thank you, boys.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's me. So yeah. Well, yeah, it's just the adjustment. You know.
Huh?
You think these women be receptive? Going back to that scenario, right?
Yeah.
Where there's a concerted effort to pump money into black women's business. You know, not that they don't deserve it. Shit, our women killing it, nigga. You know, they killing it according to the parameters. Like,
Hold on. Do you consent to being recorded?
I'm cool with it.
You sure?
Yeah,
You good?
for sure.
All right.
We have just a real life conversation about just in general in comedy.
Because we all recorded.
Alright, do y'all think?
You on film.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
That was confirmation.
Yeah. Threw the deuces up. So yeah. What was the question again? My fault.
oh yeah, considering they you know,
Same thing you already do?
infusing money into their business and shit. You know,
You just want to save it up.
you know, like we in a place where.
Faded or nothing.
That's another thing I was trying to break down to my pops, man. He just wasn't getting it because the shit is nuts, nigga. We're at a place now where,
Like you usually do.
like, for me to say the man ain't needed in the house, to my father is like, what the fuck you mean? I'm not saying he ain't needed. They set up a system where you really don't, anything you really need, you can pay to get done.
Yeah. Because they got
All of the tangible things.
like
If
around
you
the house.
yeah, like all the tangible shit.
I think your mama.
Like, you know, what you need a man for tangibly, physically in the house for.
Yeah.
It's kind of accounted for. You know, a woman that live in a house where she kind of responsible for all that shit is a little different. But there's systems and apartments and shit. If you're in an apartment, nigga, you don't really need a man in the house. You got your car, you got a mechanic, you can call.
Yeah, but that's
all the shit is pretty much automatic. You ain't gotta do a whole lot of heavy lifting and shit.
Yeah.
For the most part.
But that's just
illusions.
Illusions, but times we have evolved as people too. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I totally get what you're saying. But then whenever, we making calls, we have to also look at from the other side of the door. So we looking at it like, if I'm looking at it from one side, then I'm only going to be biased and judgeable from the side I'm looking at. And in reality, it's just times and technology has evolved. Right. From, when have I ever could pick up in the 90s and pick up my phone, you pick up your phone and I can FaceTime you.
That's what I'm saying. So
you just have to look at it, just time evolving. You know what I'm saying? So they have systems like that. It's a lot of things. Cars done got faster. The kids, they getting bigger and stronger. They jumping higher. It's just time is evolved. So now time is more catering to these women now because that's just what it is. These women have been asking for years to be in power and they getting what they want. And so, like I said, but going back to the basics.
Well, when shit get in the trenches, don't try to give it back. When you try to force it back on the niggas.
Well, I mean,
you know what I'm saying? That'd be my
I can't.
I'm trying to force it back, but I'm gonna do me regardless.
What I always do when I meet a woman that I'm interested in, I always tell her like this: look here, my goal is to build with you. Right. I don't want to build this by myself.
Right.
Because I be damn, I'm gonna be the man that's taking care of everything, doing everything, picking up everything, and then as soon as I get handicapped, you leave me and go on to the next. So you more appreciate it whenever you can balance things out with me. And I'm not saying asking you to be a man. I'm just asking you to say, hey, make the load light on me as I make it on you. And then look, we'll go through this together. If we're going to be at the bottom together, we're going to be at the bottom together. We're going to be at the top, we're going to be at the top together. And that's just how I approach my women. Well, and 100% agree with it. And whoever choose this, just because it's times don't change. A woman has too much access to nowadays to be empowered. A woman can run a whole household if she wanted to, if she was capable and able to.
Nigga, I see it all the time.
Hell, I do too. I mean, how many?
I'm talking about when the man is there.
Oh well. I mean, hey, you know it is what it is. it is what it is. It's just that's just times. Like I say, bro, times will change. It's just what can we do about it? What is your outlook on it? And how?
I think it was the Robin Hood theory.
You said even when the man
now
is there, what you mean?
Well, hold on. What's the Robin Hood theory?
Explain that. You said even when the man is there, what
See, that's, it's like we see things from a...
Like, are you saying he's not doing anything?
Yeah, he's not pulling his weight.
Oh,
yeah.
But that's easy nowadays. I mean, it's easy. Listen, back then...
Easy what?
For a man not to pull his weight. Hell,
meaning what?
Meaning, hold on, okay. I'm thinking about finance. Everything right now is revolved around financial. So I'm speaking just strictly off of financial. Now I ain't talking about the handyman and what you do around the house, cutting grass and stuff. Because I'm gonna be honest,
they don't value that shit no more.
No, it's not. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, like
that's not saying that he's not doing nothing. If he's doing all that,
no. I'm getting. The point is the mentality. The mentality is we don't need y'all niggas around.
Y'all consent to going live?
Yeah. It's your show.
And it's not just the women we affected by it too. Like, but
yeah,
that's the glaring. Because just like I look at all this shit as ways to take away from the family, nigga. Like, just me talking, phones and shit, video games and shit.
It does.
The same old shit. TV and all that bullshit.
Why do you think marriages don't last?
That's my. It's like it's all meant.
Hold up, man.
Y'all
talking too much.
To throw kinks in the shit.
Yeah.
All this outside shit is meant to.
Yeah. It's too much access
from what you're supposed to be doing.
It's too
access and too many options.
Yeah, way too many options. The options have broadened because, like, I can look at a woman and lusting from 600 miles away. You know what I'm saying? Like nowadays, like I like the old relationships where you have to visually see a person. Now I can be in California and FaceTime, go live with y'all and see what y'all doing right now. You get what I'm saying?
Even deeper than that.
Yeah, way deeper.
You could follow somebody's life, never met them, and be falling in love with them and shit. Ain't never met the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
That's how
psychological shit. Like, niggas, like, it's all designed. Nigga, you don't need all that for a household. All this shit is like, you know what I'm saying?
Social media is killing relationships and family. I think so. I think, I don't know what percentage is right now, but a lot of the percentages.
Oh, it's high.
Yeah, it's got to be high, bro.
But like, if you was to transplant a family from an apartment to a farm situation,
yeah,
that's when the man shows his value.
Yeah,
it's apparent. It's obvious at that point because you need a man around to do those things. Protection. Yeah. Like, you can get an apartment and get a security system and shit, nigga.
Right.
In a farm, animals and shit, people taking, coming at you, whatever. You need a man to be there.
Right now, where we at? We're just gonna speak on where we at. And Gastonia, North Carolina. Where's the farm at around here?
I don't know, bro. I mean, there's a couple.
I get what you're saying. I'm just
garden type shit, not like a farm.
Yeah, but come on, like, who living in that time of age? How many people that you know that really go out in that backyard, plant seeds, grow their vegetables and fruits?
Need to be a whole lot more if we see what the fuck we seeing.
Right. But how many people really doing that?
Nobody.
Because we got too many what?
Hold on.
I mean, how many people?
I know a few.
Can y'all name 10 versus back in the 80s and 90s where you could name 20? Yeah. If it ain't your pops, our parents, you know, they still they not up to hip with technology. But since our brain is calculated right now because we're in times right now.
Right.
You know, we up to date with times. Older folks, your pops, what, 78, 79? He in his ways. He know what he knows.
Well, I mean, he's shown to be right. Like, the older people who still close to the land and shit, close to the earth.
Yeah.
As opposed to the machines and shit. What's going on now is kind of showing you that niggas need to stick to that more so.
But that's the thing.
Getting
In
lost.
order to continue to go forward progressively, sometimes you have to go back.
Somebody gotta grow the food.
Gotta go back.
Somebody gotta go what?
Somebody gotta grow the food.
The food.
Yeah.
You said grow the food.
Yeah.
Yeah, but somebody don't. But that's all out Midwest. A lot of those farms. Ain't nobody gonna do that, bro. We're too close. Ain't
nobody gonna do that,
bro. Listen.
Why not?
Realistic.
Give me the capital. I'll get out there and do it.
You ain't gotta have the capital. Yeah, you can go buy seeds for you can go buy whatever seeds
I'm
you want.
talking on a big scale. I can do it in my backyard. I did it. You've seen.
I did. Yeah,
but
you're
I'm
right.
talking
You're
on
right.
a big scale that'll feed a whole gas onion. I do it.
But will you really? But the here's the reality of it.
Give me a tractor and everything.
But here's the reality of that. But you gotta have that capital. That was the key word, capital.
Yeah.
Capital.
It definitely is the key word.
So, but how you gonna get that capital? You need funding, or you gonna go work for it?
I guess you're gonna have to file for some grants and some.
Who gonna give you the capital for that?
Or tell the women that's getting that Goldman Sachs money.
I mean, but yeah, but come on, let's.
Or teaching. See, you could do it as teaching agriculture and still do your farming, like she was talking about. Teaching. Now they'll fund that to teach somebody how to do something.
Yeah, but who gonna take time? Who gonna go do it?
Do what? The teaching?
Who gonna go do it? That's all, but no, not now the capital risk because now you're looking for funding, and this is not directly putting you on the spot. But who's gonna go do that then? See, we talking about it, but then there has to be action with that. See, it's that place of action because we can talk about it all day, but if ain't nobody saying we getting up and taking action to it, then we're still part of society of what's going on today. So you already named the outlet, but then it's
action
like
is very important.
Man, action is most important. You come up with a plan. Here's the plan. But execute. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna be that person to go do that, and it's just because it's not me. It's not me. I'm gonna be real on camera, off camera. That's just not me. That's not something I want to get into. It's a lot of hard work. And I'm okay with hard work, but that's just something that's just not me. That's not my personality. That's not the person I am. That's something I'm not willing to do, but I'm willing to contribute.
It's really not hard though.
Hey, actions. Actions, fam.
What you mean?
That's actions. It's just actions. So you say it ain't hard. That's cool. You see?
As far as the farming part, it's not.
I done seen you did it, and I'm a vessel, and I'm telling you, I done watched you do it. I done seen you garden and everything, but how much you can really produce, how much, it takes time. I mean, you only can produce so much on land that you have, right? The amount of land you only could grow so much on that land, right?
Right. I want a lot of land.
But that's what I'm saying. You only can work with the tools you got.
Right.
So you only can do but so much. They give you an acre of land, you only can grow what you can on that acre of land.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Then after that, but think about it. Now you saying, let's just say I'm gonna provide for it. You can't grow fast enough. It takes a community effort. You're not gonna grow. You might can grow fast enough to feed 2,000 people, but then motherfuckers run through groceries every day. Every day, can't grow fast enough.
I ain't gonna say that. If you got,
bro, you're not growing fast enough to feed
If you got enough of it.
Well, that's what we go back to it. That's what we say. An acre, we're going by what you got, the tools that you provided with. An acre you can grow, but listen, as soon as they get right, they coming off them trees. They coming off. They coming straight off. If people go to the grocery store and buy, like, you know, let's say you grow 50,000 apples. You look at the time. The most important part is the time and how fast you can grow them. Well, that's all in that time, right? So let's just say it takes you. Anybody
I don't know how many people you talking about feeding.
Well, I mean, even if you talking about feeding your family, I mean, it's just.
I mean, it depends on what you're doing.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Is that whole acre gonna be just squash?
Yeah, but if
that whole acre gonna be squash, then you gonna be eating squash for it. Cause that squash.
Well, I mean, go bad too, right?
It's just squash.
Hey, it go bad too, right?
That's why you got freezers and.
But, yeah, I mean,
interject.
huh?
I said, can I interject?
Absolutely.
All right. So, what's the end goal for all this? Like
the conversation.
Yeah, not even really the conversation, but this part of the conversation, like.
To become self-sufficient as a black community.
Going back.
Okay, so then why not merge what y'all was talking about earlier with, like, you know, social media and stuff, and then try to inspire other people to grow their own thing. You can start growing the squash, and then you start posting stuff online, and then people be like, dang, you know, why don't I start growing something? And then this person start growing, you know, whatever else in their yard or whatever. Yeah.
But
then somebody else start raising animals, and then everybody just
You need to go to my Facebook. I be doing it.
But that's going back. That's going back to the prime example of the thing. I mean, the conversation, action. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could talk about this today, tomorrow, 2 days from now, 50 days from now.
Start.
Huh?
I said, but who really want to start?
I gotta keep reiterating. Man. I gotta keep reiterating. Buy seeds, bro. Buy seeds. I'm about it. Buy seeds.
Yeah, I agree.
Seeds, bro. I got seeds.
Me and a couple of my friends
got
talking
okra.
about.
I got green beans.
So these let it.
I got green.
Little garden.
Oh, well, buy seeds.
All right. Now here's the thing. Now here's the thing. Now here's the thing. When can you farm? I don't know nothing about farming. Cause you can't farm in January.
We got all the information at our fingertips.
We do, but so that's that. Go back to that time. When you farming, it's just like it's a season. You got to be able to do it from here to here. Right. So how much you really can contribute in that time with what you provided with. So it's just like he got those seeds. What year those seeds say? 2022. Well, you didn't pick it up. 2020. That was last year, right? So we're going into our 4th month. Those seeds ain't planted. That's 4 months. We only got 8 more months to guarantee within 8 months that'll cover that whole year. If that makes sense, you get what I'm saying? It's 12 months in the whole year. So we don't lost 4 months. Well, 3 months going into 3 months. What them seeds doing right now? Nothing. I can go buy a whole bunch of clothes. Bro can print up a whole bunch of clothes. Bro can make 50,000 cookies. If ain't nobody buying them and eating them, or if he ain't baking them, he can buy the dough. The ingredients. There you go. That's even better word. Appreciate that, brother. He can buy the ingredients, but if he ain't in there doing whatever you got to do, I don't know how to make cookies. But if he know what to do. But if he ain't, you know.
Being an example.
So
it makes sense what you're saying, but them seeds gonna always grow.
Well, they gotta be planted. Them ain't planted.
You're right.
Them ain't planted.
But they always gonna. But I can.
Once he do put them in there, it's gonna grow.
Yeah, once. But time is the essence. He ain't getting younger.
I see what you're saying about seasonal.
Hold on. I'm sorry. He ain't getting younger. It's only one Sanchez that got all those seeds every day, and it's time of season. Every day that he missed is a day that
could have been grown.
Yeah.
So
sure.
I mean, but that goes with
action
like
and
you
play.
say, environment. Action and environment.
Environment. Yeah, most important is like action and environment.
Like around here, around this time, you would need a greenhouse in order to keep that production
Right. See, I wasn't even thinking about it. I wasn't
grow during the winter, right?
Yeah. Some like greens, collard greens.
They grow in the winter?
Collard greens.
I didn't know that. See, I don't know
grow
that.
in the winter. I know all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got the bed right here. What I'm saying is, like all that other stuff, squash, green beans, okra, you would need a greenhouse during the winter season to keep that stuff, the temperature right. You see what I'm saying?
Or just do a season.
I mean, you can, but like he said, how you gonna keep
production gonna slow
keep the
down?
production
I'm saying grow during whatever season.
But he only grows so much. So what we talking about? So from my vision,
nigga, in other words, he's saying you gonna have to get bigger deep freezer and 2 of them bitches to keep all that.
Yeah, I mean he only
keep all that stuff in there.
It's storage.
You know what I'm saying? Or you gonna waste a whole lot.
Yeah, all this like it's
so
a plant.
You
know
what I'm saying?
He can't grow if he grow 50,000 corn. What the hell he gonna put? Like,
I'm saying grow different shit. Like grow one thing this season, change it up, grow this during the season.
But then you looking at like it's a visual is easy.
I don't know how that shit works.
Me neither. I'm speaking far from. I'm a standby. Like I don't know nothing about that.
Right. I don't want it to go bad though. That's all he's saying. I think that's what
yeah.
Because then that throws off production. Then that throws off production. If you just wasting. Well, see,
but if we talking about the community.
What if they come to get it? If they come and get it, then it's not a waste.
That's why you sell it.
But my thing is, whatever you planning on not,
You got cash out.
yeah, whatever you planning on not getting rid of to a certain point. See, I even got old seeds that I actually took out of another plant and dried them out.
Right.
And that shit will grow again. I'm gonna document it this year. When Pops do his garden, I'm gonna take about 3 seeds down there. I'm gonna document it, plant these old seeds, and watch them come sprout back up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna document that. So yeah. So you take the stuff that you don't plan on, selling, and just re-dry the seeds. Keep the process going.
Mm.
But like I understand what you're saying. You gotta do it if you're gonna do it.
Yeah, and that's I think going back to our people, we do a lot of, and not just in particular, even with me, I'm part of that. We do a lot of talking about the things, but just action is the most important thing.
For sure.
And that's just. So what, bro?
I said that's what I gotta work on myself.
We all do. I'm part of that. I'm part of that society where like I have good ideas, but you never know if you. All the successful people failed at something.
A whole bunch of times.
Whole bunch of something.
They kept trying and shit.
You got to keep trying.
Figuring that shit out.
We can sit up here and talking about opening up a.
Coming a little late.
Oh, you fine. We good. All right.
Y'all be
safe, man.
yeah.
Appreciate
Nice
the
meeting
input,
you.
man.
Oh yeah, absolutely, brother.
Where y'all be posting and stuff?
You go to Muddy Water on IG.
Spelled normally or?
MUDDYW.
You on IG too, bro?
DA.
Yeah, add me. I'm gonna add you back. My phone dead, but as soon as I see you, I add you. You know.
The water was what now?
WADDA.
Space, no space.
Muddy.water _ IGTV.
I'll be checking in on that then.
Oh yeah.
All right, appreciate it.
All right.
Catch y'all.
Yep.
Yeah, the end point was to ask, do you think our women would be, with the whole Goldman Sachs infusion of money, do you think our women will have the stomach to agree or, that become a thing where they use some of that money to put into the community? Niggas who running businesses or whatever, like I use Sanchez for example. If you got this corporate money coming in from this bank or whatever, how, whether or not it can happen, I don't know. You probably got to account for all the money. But
Yeah.
since we got this rift with, power dynamics with the man and woman, At this point, would our women be willing to agree to that kind of shit? Use that corporate money
to put into
like get that nigga 25 grand so he can start his own shop and build his shit up?
It depends on what type of woman you got. I mean, are we talking about just women in general? Or we talking about like
our understanding of where we at? Like,
I mean, they should, but you got to think about it for all of humanity. Let me think of the way I can say this the way it makes sense. For all of humanity, everything has revolved around the man. Now it's the women's turn. Even though there are
we dominate.
Yeah. I was gonna say the weaker species, but it's 9 days they have made it an opportunity, gave women the opportunity to be empowered, and some just as men and more than men. The world now is ran off of technology. It's not about who's stronger, who's bigger, who's faster. It's about who can push them right buttons.
Fucking right.
It's I can. Me and you can sit right here and hit buttons like this and destroy a whole community.
Oh yeah, hackers and shit.
Yeah, I can meet you face to face right now. Matter of fact, we'll reverse it. Me and you face to face. I could say something. I could be a Fortune 500 company. I could say something to you to offend you. You can go online right here on this computer.
Fuck your shit up.
And type about what I said and fuck my whole shit up.
Affect that shit.
And hit send. Once you hit that click, you get what I'm saying? Versus back in the day. So that's what my mindset. That's why when I speak to people, I like it's here, bro. Like it's all here. It's here, bro. Like you. It's not physically, and you know where we could dump. I can go in and like on some shit, nice shit, beat you the fuck up.
It ain't even necessary.
Yeah, right. But
we talking like dynamics in the house and shit. Like,
we're speaking on the house, bro.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm just changing it up. Like you looking, you saying it from like a ranges, broad scale. Like,
yeah.
Like when you said it's about this. Like the whole household, when a nigga say a man ain't needed in the house, I know it's not true, but the illusion should make it appear that way. So it's like when you're looking at the 30 years later type shit, the results of that, just having a mother. We talking about just to survive day by day.
Day by day.
Years. They got everything they need in the
house.
We're
not. It's just, it is what it is. And we are, but we're not. Because
we are in the long run, but they got it set up to where you can make it without the man. Like the whole like, mama say something, kids don't react. Then daddy say it. That whole thing, that masculine, whatever. That's what's missing, and that shit show up all over the whole thing. But that shit ain't necessarily seen until later on.
Right.
I'm talking about like like women. It ain't their fault. It's a situation. They cool with. We'll deal with what happens later. But for right now, we gotta survive.
Yeah.
They'll take that over. And niggas be fucking up too. Niggas ain't perfect.
Yeah, I'm a part of that.
So it's like they don't have to put up with that shit no more. Like a man was needed. It wasn't about want at one point. A man was needed in the house. So a woman had to put up with certain shit just to keep the man around.
Right.
To keep things, especially in marriage and shit and all that.
Yeah.
These niggas, like, if you're in an apartment, nigga, even in the house, really, like.
Yeah, hell yeah. You can use the house too. The only thing it's sticking on subject, but it's jumping off subject. The court systems got.
That's another thing. That's one of those outside things that's just fucking up our thing.
Just a little bit of this.
All this little outside interference and scratch and shit. something that's affecting. That shit shouldn't affect what's going on here, but that shit affect the fuck going on here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Get more if you need. That's a damn coke. I'm about to stop by the store and get me.
Porn and shit, nigga. Wow.
Everything. Oh, bro, the internet, bro, listen.
It's undefeated.
You cannot beat the internet. Like, it's just, it's too many options.
Powerful, man.
Too much access.
I think porn is worse for women than men, man. Really.
I mean, it's worth for both. I mean, it probably is, but it's just both. Because the difference is, like, you can look at a woman's pussy and you'll never know how deep it is.
Right.
But then you can look at a man and still
know what it is.
It know what it is. You get what I'm saying? So,
yeah, it is fucked up.
It's fucked up, bro. It's just, it's just society, you know. You think about
that motherfucker hanging out.
You think about
hanging out, then you know what it is.
Yeah.
If it ain't hanging out,
to this conversation.
You think about
some good conversation, man. Best podcast in America.
Man, it's just technology, bro. It's just that's all it is. Society nowadays. We went from horse and carriages to flying 700.
Oh, I only got one. I ain't got none of that.
I ain't got no black. You ain't no black.
I just want that one. I'm about to go to the store in a minute. Well, hell, when I go, I'm gone.
Yeah, I know.
I ain't gonna be here too much longer. Just want to chime in. It's a good conversation.
Yeah, it's just, you know, if everything was level, this wouldn't be as big a problem. It's just we know the outside shit is working against us.
But what's level for you, my brother? Your terminology of level.
If we didn't have to, like, we black in America, so that whole thing.
What that
it ain't
mean
like they could see our problems and just let us be. They see our problems and, you know,
see your life.
And, you know, it's all to, like, them. I don't look at them giving or offering that kind of money to black women business as a good thing. I just look at it as all bad. Like, it's like this, like Jesus with the devil at the mountaintop type shit, nigga. That's what I see.
Well, I mean, everybody do it a lot of times. Even donating to even going back and donating to like these HBCUs and these different organizations to where they say, all right, let's say it like this. We're the others and we're a $900 million company where everybody got to donate to a charity to make it look good. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, all right, I really don't fuck with y'all, but you know, I know I'm eating so much money off of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like Jordan,
I play the game.
Nikes, you know, Popeye's Chicken. Do you know who owned Popeye's Chicken?
White people?
In Canada. Yeah. Look, we come out with a chicken sandwich.
Especially they say China.
We come out with a chicken sandwich. We done made $36 million off y'all motherfuckers. That quick. Off of one chicken sandwich.
Yeah, if it was just that, it would be cool, but
here go 500,000 to
they ain't doing nothing for us. They ain't using nothing.
It is. You can tell what it's doing for us?
If it was some niggas making that kind of money selling some
Nah, we ain't talking about the money part. You can tell what it's doing for us. It's satisfying our Oh, we on social media. Yo, boy, you see this ticket? Boy, y'all go get that. And we don't know who we really promoting. So a lot of times, whenever you start getting on, that's why I be careful about posting foods and different things that I enjoy, because you got to know the root behind it. The root behind it. You got to know
who these people are.
Yeah, Popeye. Who? When you see a Popeye's chicken commercial, who do you see?
The black woman. Yeah.
Love them chickens from where?
Popeye. Yeah.
It's a black one. Where they from?
New Orleans and shit.
Well, Louisiana, New Orleans.
What they say?
Yeah. White, and not being racist, white folks own it. They bought it. Recipe came from such and such, but you know, whatever.
It's just like the products they say from Africa. The African this, African that. White people own that shit.
Well, I mean, they might have came from. It might have started off, but niggas.
Ain't no niggas.
No. I'm about to tell you something. No, listen.
Niggas sell out.
There you go. I'm big on history. One thing about me, bro, like I do my history research. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. That's why I'm not so. The white man can hold me down. The white man, this white man, that. I'm not big on that because we have so much access to a lot of things now. You know what I'm saying? Well, the way they cover us up, we can do the same shit. Yeah, I play a little white boy if I wanted to advertise something, and I come out with a clothing line, and I might name it something, and I might just cater to the white folks, Hollister or whatever, and it might be somebody, black behind it. It's just whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's just you gotta outthink people. But I never been one of these type people, whether if they have or not. It's just too many ways to move beyond. And so going back to this, I'll tell you a little bit of history around here. Y'all know where the airport at, right? Y'all know the history about that? So the airport, the Charlotte Douglas Airport, where it's at right now, a black man owned all that. A black man owned all that land where the airport is at.
Right now?
No.
Oh, well.
He owned that in the 90s. No, he don't. He don't, bro. He don't.
Huh? How they get him to give it up?
They gave him $2 million. They gave him $2 million for that land.
How much is it worth now?
It ain't so much how much it is how much it's worth now.
How you know?
But
how do we know if they didn't lease it from him for $2 million?
Yeah, bro. I don't think listen. So one thing I learned about real estate. So I was in.
Tell you anything.
Hit me out. I was in real estate in 2018. I started doing the wholesales and stuff like that. We did a thing called driving for dollars. You drive by a property and you look up the property address where it's at. And what you could do is whenever you go look it up, you have to state and everything on there. Everything attachable. So if I looked up your address right now, I can see who owned it, who used to own it before them, who they bought it from, how much they paid from it. All that has to be listed. So going back to what I said, a black man owned that property. He sold that property for $2 million. What the property is worth now is probably ridiculous. It has to be at least, the property itself has to be at least $100 million.
It's a fucking airport,
A major airport, at least just for that property. But what most important stands out to me is this right here. Every parking lot in there earns over $100,000 a day. You get what I'm saying? So you look at 10 days, you done made $1 million. In 20 days, every 20 days is what that man sold that shit for. So you look what you could have been earning.
If he would have leased it out.
Leased it out. See, a lot of people don't think like that. See, they get properties and they get that
offer.
Hit me out, my brother. And I'm going to tell you too, as straight as I can, I'm going to leave. You got your cookie company, right? Let's just say this. You ain't got to say a number if you don't want to. But, huh? Oh, I got it.
Roach.
Yeah, man. I don't believe shit I see. I don't believe a damn thing no more.
Yeah, I would like to talk to her though, man. She kind of
Who?
the cousin, man. She sound pretty confident
I
about
don't
this.
believe shit.
What was she saying?
No, not her. I don't believe nothing the white man said.
I believe some of it.
Like like I say.
As long as he ain't saying it to me.
Who said they didn't lease it for $2 million? And that property still ain't in like a trust or you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, if he sold it, he sold it.
I mean, but they tell you anything.
Nah, he said you can look it up. You can look up the status.
Like you say, after the man died, nobody them comes to, you know, keep up the damn lease.
Oh, you mean on that
They
level?
can tell you any motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
They can tell the public whatever the fuck they want to know. But if you don't know that your grandpa actually left that trust and he just leased it out, they tell you whatever they want to tell you. Oh yeah, we own it. They can pistol whip you and everything. Put it in the damn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know how that works, man.
Exactly what I'm telling you.
I don't think we don't know.
I ain't gotta know. Hell, everybody can have them a perception or a damn opinion.
Nigga, you said what you know, nigga. No one ain't opinion.
Hear me out. I didn't say I know. Did I say I know?
Yeah, you said that's what I know. You said
I didn't say that.
Nigga, you just said that.
I
Sure.
didn't say nothing about I know.
You said that's what I know. I said I don't know nothing about that.
All right, so hear me out.
I didn't say nothing with it. I know.
You got your cookie company, right?
Yeah.
Right now, you know what your cookie tastes like. You know the revenue you're getting. You know the ingredients. You know everything to it. Can you visualize the potential right now?
Oh yeah.
You can. All right, cool.
That's why I started. I already knew what it was.
Right. So hear me out. As of right now, we're talking about today, March 17th, 2023. Let's just say, are you comfortable with just throwing a number out there? Or you don't want to do that.
What is what?
What you think is worth?
Worth right now?
Yeah, right now. Seriously. On your it ain't even gotta be an accurate number. Just throw a number out there.
The business is worth?
Yeah, what you would say.
I wouldn't know how I would assess that because I ain't did enough business to.
Right. But let's just say right now, just throw a number out there. Let's just say something right now that you think is fair for you.
Let me see your light agree.
I don't know. I really know.
I mean, I know it's hard because you're just not really getting it up and start. It's a startup company, but just say it.
I'll throw something out there.
Yeah, throw something out there.
Well, for my business?
Oh yeah, say it for your business.
Well, hold on, because I haven't established what business. Are you talking about just your barber business?
Yeah.
Yeah, what would
Okay.
you say yours were? I don't even know how to do that kind of math.
Well, listen. The reason, because your barber business,
yeah, you gotta make
it cannot be a mass production unless you start a school.
Yeah, it's not something you can. Yeah, and I kind of feel the same way because
No. Yours could be a mass production.
What you mean?
Yours could be a mass production.
Why can't
Because it's
you
only
do it?
one of you.
service.
It's only one of you. It's only one of you.
I can still sell the business.
I don't think you understand what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
right.
More than he can give out a recipe, and more people can make more of his shit.
Right.
Versus what you can. You only
nobody
got
can replicate what you do.
you only got two hands. The only person cut like you is you.
But I can still sell the business.
You can sell a business, but no disrespect to your business, but this is on a bigger level because yours can only unless you start
It
a
stops
school,
with you.
huh?
It stops with you.
Yeah, it do. Who else cut like you right now?
You can't
else
ship
cut like
off.
you?
You can't
I
ship
mean,
off a haircut.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is I can sell the business, the name, and people still gonna generate to that name, even if it's somebody.
But it's not you
Right.
cutting them. But no, it's right. But it's not.
It's a
but
brand.
people
You
will.
can sell a brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a brand.
How
But
do you sell a shop?
That's what I'm saying. You
I
sell
don't
the
really know how that shit
you
works.
sell the clientele. You sell the business, the clientele, whatever.
that's
Now
only
you-
so many people, bro. Like it's not going. It's your company is only going to grow with you.
How much you think No Grease is worth?
You talking about the
No
I'm
grease. I'll say probably a couple of hundred. But that's the name because they got.
That's what I'm saying.
But listen.
Because everybody's gonna associate Ritz Cuts with me, so they still gonna
Yeah,
come,
but
even though it's
that's
somebody else out there.
that's the
Ritz
name.
Cuts.
That's the name. But they offer haircut services. When you go to get a haircut service, then all right, let's say Ritz Cuts. You got the name of Ritz Cut, right? Yeah. But go ahead. But every barber is not gonna cut like you. Well, if they cut different, but so if it could take one mess up, but the recipe with a cookie is gonna stay the same.
Right.
So every time I go grab this cookie,
it's the same as it was last time.
Yeah. So going back to you, that's what I said. You know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't no.
I know.
Yeah. It's just two different products.
I still put a price on my business though.
Yeah. Right. But
selling the name.
But that's true.
The difference though. I get what you say.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Like Kellogg's or fucking.
There you go. It's stay the same.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get, even though it's Rick's cut, but you can go there and go get a fuck. Not saying you can't get a fucked up, but you know what
you know what to expect.
You know what to expect.
Like.
You get, yeah. You know if you go
to replicate that.
Yeah. If you go to McDonald's, you get a double quarter with cheese.
It's the same as somewhere else.
Same shit. You're gonna get 2 patties of milk, pickles, mustard.
The recipe is the same.
It's the same.
Right.
Sanchez cut my hair one way just because I'm going to a Rick's cut. I'm not gonna get the same. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Like you could have a special cut like this. This the Sanchez special. But
can't nobody else do it.
Ain't gonna be able to do it.
Yeah. So going back to you, my brother. So let's just say, I don't care what it is. I don't care how much you think it is.
You know how I
still can't really wrap my head because it's
just
gotta be based on
right now.
Can I explain how I was gonna do it? And maybe you could probably do it the same way.
Okay. Just 1 second. Let's just say this right here. For me to buy your recipe. Nah, but hear me out. For me to buy your recipe, throw a number out there that you feel like it's worth. Just say it. I don't give a damn what it is.
So we talking about now, and we talking
right
about
now. We saying right now.
I couldn't sell it for shit right now because I don't.
But even if you want to. All right, here we go.
That's why I said this is what I was gonna say.
Right, I'm gonna give you $100,000. Can I get that recipe right now in cash?
Hell fucking no, yeah.
Man, come on, stop playing. Stop playing. You come on, stop playing. Stop playing. Right now. You give me the recipe, and I'm buying that recipe, and I don't want you to use that no more. But I got that recipe that you give me.
See,
that's how it go. That's how it go.
Yeah, it is. That's how it go. That's how it go. It is.
What the fuck they gonna pay?
Yeah, bro. Listen. $100,000. $100,000. Bro,
that's how it works.
I want you to stop playing. Listen,
I give you 40%.
No,
40% of the damn business.
I'm giving you $200,000 right now in cash. Oh hell, I want you to shut
40% of the business.
Man, yo, this nigga capping. He capping, and we on live.
Cause then that mean I got 60 more to play with. I can then go to somebody else and then say them with a little percentage.
Bro, I'm getting alright.
I'm just talking business.
I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you on this.
Could do that.
All right,
you could do that.
$100,000. But
you got your own terms.
I'm giving you $100,000 right now. I own 100% of that recipe.
Nah.
You taking it right now?
At this point, I would definitely take it.
Okay, cool.
5 years from now, I can't say it.
Right. But we talking about right now, $100,000. Boom. I got your recipe right now. You got your $100,000 in your pocket. $100,000 cash. Right. Tax free.
But I can't do what I was doing before.
Mm-hmm. You can't even fuck that. You can't make that recipe no more.
You can't make a cookie.
But that's cool though, because you might have other plans.
Right.
So I give you $100,000, right? Guess what? I know I got a mass production company.
Right.
And I know my name, my brand is selling. I know that $100,000 I just gave you.
Shit.
I can take that same recipe, and just because I can pull it with Kellogg's cookies, First Cookies, Kellogg's. My Kellogg's got name, and we use Kellogg's because you said Kellogg's. Kellogg's is a brand name. I could take that same recipe and go make $3 billion off of it. You get what I'm saying? So the difference, what I'm saying is, this is what I was going back to the airport.
Distribution is always a big thing.
That's why I was going back to the airport. They gave him an offer he couldn't refuse. He ain't never probably seen me $2 million, but they knew what they was gonna do with it. But we want that land, nigga. You
see how it work?
Look, bro. Look here. I see your. How much you want to sell land for? 500,000. But I'll at least to you 500,000. Nah, fuck that. Here go $2 million. What you want to do? You gonna give me that land or what? They gonna turn it because it's just what it is.
That's how
it's what it is.
Google will buy.
We don't know the value. That's what black folks need.
That's what they do. They see it.
Black
Well,
folks.
you gotta have a idea of what you want to do too. You gotta have an idea.
Sanchez, I love you there.
could have an
But you
idea
saying
if
that
you
you
want,
wouldn't
nigga.
sell your company right now for $100,000 in cash, and you can go recreate your own company? Man, yeah.
I'm not gonna let you do that.
You can't.
I'm not
No,
sure how
no,
that
you
works.
can go.
You can't make another cookie in your life. If I'm gonna give
No,
you
no, he can make
$100,000,
another cookie. He just can't use that recipe.
He can't make no more cookies.
I can't make no money from that recipe.
He
And
can't
if I
make
do,
that
then
recipe.
They sue the fuck out of me because they own it.
He can't make that recipe, but he can go make another cookie. But that recipe he gives them, and he can't duplicate that. Now he ain't gonna do his own recipe and start up another company. But that same cookie,
What you wanna do? Take a gram of sugar out of it?
oh, hey, well, whatever it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that shit works, man. Because it's names and all that shit too.
But
If I
that
have
money,
certain
but the
names, I
thing
can't
is,
name
it's
no
that
more.
money that you never had in your hand at one time.
That's what they do.
That's where they get you at. So when you don't recognize the value of your worth,
Or you just don't have the vision to see it as big as they professionals, nigga. They watching like.
the cookie you make can easily make
That's
you
why
a
I wouldn't-
multi-millionaire.
That's why I wouldn't do it.
But it's hard to say that because
No, it's not.
I'm gonna tell you why.
No, it's not.
All right, go ahead.
Because then I would come to you and be like, you know what? No, I don't want to do that. How about you give me a distribution deal?
They don't
Give me a
got to.
distribution
They
deal.
they might, but they don't got
Yeah,
to.
give me a distribution
They don't
deal,
might.
then I can distribute it.
Cause you can tell what they gonna hit you with.
They gonna fight you to the last.
You can tell what they gonna hit you with. They gonna hit you Sanchez. Well, you know what? I don't want to do a distribution deal because I'm tired of doing distribution.
So how important is it for us to keep things?
Well, you know what, Sanchez? You think you don't motherfucking baking cookies? I'm gonna go somewhere else. I'm gonna go to somebody else's 100,000.
But answer this question: How
Right.
important is it for us to keep things for us instead of selling everything?
Well, that's going back to us. I'm telling you how they do. It's
Right.
going back to us. You got to see your work, but think about it. He done had the cookie company for a year. Hell, in 1 year, he probably made $5,000 off cookie. But it takes time. It takes 5 years. But then he done probably let's say he made $5,000, but hell, he probably done put out $30,000-$40,000. Not saying that. I'm just hypothetically speaking.
Yeah,
So now he looking at it like, damn, shit getting tight.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I know I got
looking at me crazy and shit.
I got 3 months that they were behind on light bill. I got the $100,000 cash right now to change your whole fucking life. Man, yo, I'm out of here, bro. We sell out. We don't go through the hard times,
And they know that.
and because we don't have the capital. Now, if he had that cookie company, and let's just say he had $100,000 in his pocket, he could still sit on it for a couple more years,
Right.
Because he's not working. He got room. He got room. It's not so much of not knowing the value. It's just tight situation.
That's what they capitalize on.
Yeah, you gonna tight situation, bro. You right here.
Tight.
You got your bills. You got this, baby sick or whatever, bro. $100,000. Come on, like I would sell my trucking company right now for $100,000. I would, because I don't have that capital, and it's just not me lying. It's just me being honest and real with myself.
So let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Sometimes it might be good.
It might be, but that's a hell of a gamble.
No, listen. Sometimes it might be good that that stuff isn't being offered to you because now you go through it and you see.
Well, then it's up to you after.
And you see the potential.
See,
See
like
what
with
I'm
the
saying?
cookie thing, I would take that off the rip. But the other thing, Black Boom thing, I ain't no amount of money because that's different. That's my soul and shit. So.
I can't speak for you, but you know what? You're an entrepreneur, just like you created that, you can create another one. So I wouldn't even go as far as saying that. I'll just say, you know what I'm saying? It just got to be the right amount of money to move. You know, it's the ideal. Like anytime you create something,
Anything
who offering is important.
If you do that, if you was to do
because
that,
what they gonna do? Are they gonna keep it in the culture?
No,
but see that's the thing though. If you was
they
to
gonna
do,
shit all over my shit
if you was
just
to
to make
do
some
that
money.
first and then come up with something next, that ain't gonna do nothing but make it more expensive.
Right.
Cause whatever
More
I come
valuable.
up with next, if I sell you that and I come up with something else, shit, I just sold that for $100,000. You gotta
that
give
ain't
me $3
necessarily
million.
true. That ain't
You know
necessarily
You can't. You
That ain't
go.
necessarily true.
Nah, right. I was about to, because you never built that brand. You didn't build that brand. You just came up with what there's a product that they like. You didn't build a brand. See, the brand is bigger than the
You know what I'm
product.
saying? He built the brand.
He built the product. He didn't build a brand.
The brain ain't there yet.
Yeah, the brain ain't there yet.
Why you say that?
Cause
It
ain't a known name. Have you ever went to the have you ever went to yeah, I know you had Walmart. You got gummy bears, right? Is it only one gummy bear?
A whole bunch of them shit.
Yeah, a whole bunch of them. But they taste different, right?
Right.
Same thing. Same shit, bro.
Yep.
Same
and you
shit,
charge
bro.
more for it, depending on all that.
Now, you can go to Walmart and get the Walmart brand. Now, Walmart gonna sell just because it's Walmart. Well, you can get the Walmart brand for 99 cents, but the what's the Herbal?
Yeah, Herbal.
You paying $1.99 for that. Brand, baby. It's the brand. The brand is always bigger than the product, bro.
Brand is important, man.
Very important, my brothers.
And it's important to
Listen.
to be strict with your shit, cause that's it.
Yeah.
Brand is everything. Like,
We gotta do this more often. I enjoyed this
that's
conversation.
what's up, man.
Yeah, it's
You need
big
to come
shit.
on the show, man.
Yeah, most
We're
definitely.
gonna start taking it more serious. That's
Yeah.
what we were saying.
What you mean?
I actually wanna. Hey, listen. Bring him to the studio. Bring him to the studio. You know I got the discounts on my podcast. The actual room.
He talking about come on the show.
studio.
I got all this stuff going on.
No, I'm talking about we could bring the podcast to the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Studio what?
Oh, in Charlotte? Well, nice shit. Big boy shit. Ain't that right? Yeah, I'm talking about we had a whole green room, everything like big shit. Big boy shit. And really do it. You know, really push this podcast, man, the show and everything. You know, if y'all gonna do it, just going back to what we said. You know, we got the seeds, just planting. We got to take action to it because we intelligent black men and we talk about, you know what I'm saying, real life, real shit. You know what I'm saying? And this don't need to be wasted.
And he got the green room.
Bro, you don't remember going that in the studios?
So I could.
We can do whatever you want. Whatever.
I can record a video of that.
Anything you want.
Yeah, I ain't think about that. I can go up there.
And then that's my boy, so you ain't gonna pay regular prices.
But see, I thought about getting me a green screen and put it back
Bro,
there.
we got all that shit.
You know, I was gonna put me one back there.
Hell yeah, do it. But until then, if you wanted to use that shit, you know.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, all love, bro. Yeah. Thanks, man.
All right, be safe, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here.
Appreciate you, man.
Always appreciate y'all.
10 o'clock, nigga. I know you gotta go to bed and shit, nigga.
Another one.
You ain't got no trap. I can pay for real quick. No.
Peace.
Please.
You said what?
A little blind fire real quick.
Or what?
Oh man, I needed that. Oh shit. Oh, since you about to go. Alright, I'll get it later. Fuck it. You ain't gonna put that shit out? Cause our phone died last night, man. And I see it ain't out shit.
What that?
The joint we was talking about last night.
Shit, I thought you were gonna damn listen to it.
Huh?
Thought you were gonna try to listen to a little bit of it. See what the fuck we was in.
Alright.
No liquid on the equipment.
Peace.